Hello everybody, yes, how are we all doing? It is the Fredders93 here and welcome back to another episode of the FC Köln Career Mode here on FIFA 21, where we'll be playing match days 2 and 3 of the Bundesliga season, and we may make one or two more moves in the transfer window. Yes, unfortunately the reason why I'm going for games 2 and 3 is because when I was playing and recording game number 1 of the season, there were a few technical glitches and parts of the game recorded and parts of the game didn't, so I will just catch you up with what happened in that game. It was against Freiburg and it ended up being a 3-3 draw in the end. Peterson's brace for them were denied by goals from us by Kynes, Modeste, and who got the last one? Duda. Excellent. And the first game we've got coming up is against Arminia Bielefeld. Bielefeld. I literally heard this the other day. I'm fairly sure it's Bielefeld. Can somebody in the comments sort of confirm the pronunciation on that for me? It's the first home game of the season at the Rhein Energy Stadion. The only changes I'm going to make to this team is that I'm going to play Mark Ut at central attacking midfield as opposed to Duda, and I believe I have put Podolski on the bench now, so we could see him at some point. I'm going to try out the visual sim on this one, but we will of course jump in if we need to. So let's get straight into that first game.
Skiri, and it's with Meret.
Looking good so far. Oh.
High quality defending. Mark Oates. Can he put it in? Given the position he was in, he's not going to be especially pleased with himself.
Well, he took the chance with power. Not always the best option.
Well, the referee has reached for his pocket early on here.
Yellow card here for Jorge Mer, not particularly the best of starts there. Let's hope it's not going to cost us in the long run.
But today it is a no.
He's walking a tightrope.
Oh. Just over there from Jonas Hector. But we're starting good in this game. We're starting good.
It's with Dimitris Limnios.
Oh, yes! And we've gone 1-0 up, and it's Florian Kynes' second goal of the season so far.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Moving the ball nicely. Trying to carve out the equaliser.
It's just like being back there. For those of you that have played Career Mode so far this on FIFA 21, let me know what you think of the visual sim feature. I like it. It's got very Football Manager-esque. Oh, as Limnios was just offside there. It's very Football Manager-esque. Very nice. Oh. Oh. So 1-0 up per half time at the end of the first half. We'll take that. It looks like we've dominated the ball and we've done a lot with it, which is very good stuff. So let's go straight into the second half. Modeste plays for Mark Ut. Oh, it's put just wide. I am going to quickly make one or two changes. I think we're going to take off Jorge Mer, who's on a yellow card, bring on Sorensen, and then for his debut let's bring on Lukas Podolski, and yeah, we'll leave things at that for a moment. Got into Podolski, into Anthony Modeste. It's a penalty of our own. Excellent. I just want to quickly go into team management, see who's about to take this penalty. It is Jonas Hector. I want to quickly change that to Podolski and see if we can get him a goal on his return. And let's see what you can do, Mr. Podolski. It is a goal on return. Fantastic.
And now he can exhale. So 2-0 now. Here's the final whistle, and it's a victory for the home side. They're going to be happy with this result, Lee.
Well, you have to say they did deserve the win. The 2-goal margin might flatter them a little, but that won't bother them. It's 3 points in the bag.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, has given us our first win of the season, 2-0 versus Arminia Bielefeld. Goals from Florian Kainz and that second half penalty from Lukas Podolski. We are very, very happy with that indeed. And let's see where that's put us to in the table. It has put us in 4th. Excellent. Now these emails coming in have just reminded me of something else. I was suggested this next lot of things by one of my subscribers, who is also somebody that I connect we connect with through the FC Köln UK fans Twitter like group chats and things like that. Steve, is it Steve Moore? Stephen Moore? I believe. Let me double check. Yep, so it is Steve Moore. He has given me 1 or 2 transfer suggestions. So I'll show you the transfer list first. So we've got Christian Clement on the transfer list, who we've just got an offer in from International, and he's sort of suggested for me to put Tim Lemperel on the loan list, and I've also personally put on Sesic on the loan list as well. We see the offers come in for Christian Clement. It's bang on values, so I'm just going to go ahead and accept that. He's also suggested players on the transfer for me to add to my shortlist as well, and here are a few of these players now. So I believe that this so when I started the career mode save, like this particular career mode save, I just want to confirm one thing real quick. Yeah, the Cameron Carter-Vickers was still at Tottenham. He hadn't completed his transfer to Bournemouth. I've been suggested him as a potential centre-back. He also suggested Hector Moreno, who was a free agent at the time, but unfortunately he has since transferred to Sandhausen in the Bundesliga 2. He also suggested to me... did he also suggest Matthias Norman? Yes, he did. But he did suggest Matthias Norman as well, but unfortunately he has moved to Galatasaray, so probably won't be able to get him for him straight away just yet. And something else that I've looked into as well is players in the last year of their contracts, which explains the 2 final players I've got on the short list. We've got Alexandra Schuff from Schalke, who can play centre mid, right mid, and also right wing back. High work rates, 3-star skills, 4-star weak foot. We have got a scout out on him as well, and also Antonio or Tony Leto from Valencia, who does turn 23 in the middle of the season at left back. High medium work rates, 3-star skills, 3-star weak foot, and the skill dribbler traits. So I'm actually going to put this out to a poll on the Instagram when this goes live. So who do we go for? Do we go for Cameron Carter-Vickers, or do we go for Hector Moreno? That's going to be in the poll on the Instagram. So it's something we're going to take a look at somewhere down the line. Speaking of those players, I have got Schuff and Leto's fine scout reports. Let's see. So Schuff is 72 rated, so we'll take him out of the shortlist then, in which case. And also we've got Leto's report back, and he is 73. So we'll see potentially on him further down the line. Have our scouts found anyone else? Not really anybody else of note, really, to be honest, which is a bit of a disappointment, but it's still early in the season. Just confirm we are scouting players in Germany, Spain, Italy, and I haven't got one anywhere else. So let's move the Italian scout. Let's relocate the Italian scout over to England. and then we'll see what players he can get from there. Now, just really quickly off camp. Just really quickly, I'm going to play through these drills, and then we'll show the final result, which means hopefully this should be the same result every time we sim these. We'll see you in a bit. So after those training sessions, we ended up getting 2 Bs and an A. So we'll very happily take that. Confirmation there, the Christian Clements has been sold for 1.7 mil, which gave us 1.2 mil in the bank. So we've still got about 6.25 mil wage alterations. Let's make it 10 mil. Around 10.7 mil. So still plenty to work with. Okay, so we have got a loan offer in for Tim Lempera. So, and it looks like they have got an option to buy. So let's have a look into this. So say that he also go to see. Oh, okay. I didn't think they'd actually walk out just for us taking out the option to buy. So yeah, well, hopefully we'll try again with someone else and hope he comes in later on. Now I've got scout reports for Norman, who we didn't know about, who's 75 overall, and we've got Cameron Carter-Vickers, who is 68 overall. We'll potentially get him in on loan, and we'll see what we'll do. And we're also taking a little more looks at a few players as well. So we're taking a look at Daniel Maldini to potentially come in on loan. Who else are we looking at? We're also looking at. Was there anyone from Spain we was looking at? Well, there's a few English players as well. There's Curtis Jones we're taking a look at as well, as he is a loan listed. And that's it at the minute, really. So we may even bring some loan players in on the on deadline day as well. Leipzig, you can sod off. He's our highest prospect. Alright, so we know. Alright, so we get some call-ups. Right, I know that eventually you're going to be looking for a new right winger, but I think I could do a job for you in that position if you give me the chance. Let's give you his feet on the ground, because it's going to take some heart. I'll give you a chance, but don't expect to find yourself starting every game straight away. You'll have to work hard to make the position your own. That is true for him, because we've got Liminos who can play there as well, and we've also got Levin Martin who can play there as well. As we see, we've got Liminos, Anderson and Kynes going off on international duty. So let's jump into this game against Hoffenheim. Am I going to make any... Oh, no. That was the wrong button. So we're going to end up going with this team, and I've accidentally hit sim, so we're just going to quickly jump in.
And the match begins.
Let's go. So here we are against Hoffenheim. Let's go.
The ball effectively. Beautifully disguised ball. Real chance.
Oh,
And he couldn't take advantage
did
of that
just enough to
opportunity
put him off there.
How close does he want to be to score?
And
He's gone for power and
Skahiri is going to get that
And the referee
yellow
will go
card
back now
from
to the earlier incident.
here you
Yellow
go.
card it is.
So the day I'm recording this is the day after FC Köln drew 1-1 with Stuttgart. I think we should need to talk about how impressive Liminos was after he came on in that game.
Well read to ease the pressure.
Köln fans, let me know what you think. Are we going to improve from here on in, or are we going to be set for one long season?
Grilic now. Mark Oates.
He's sending through Mr. Fantastic, Captain Fantastic, Jonas Hector with the goal.
And they'll feel they deserve it.
Fantastic. We started the game slightly on the stronger foot, and that pressure is paying off. Let's go. Look how happy it is to get that goal as well. Right, just before we carry on real quick, I'm going to switch the commentary off. Fantastic. Here we go, 1-0 up. Let's see if we can keep up this good low pressure from the first half. Let's go. Oh. Brought out rush. Good save there from Timo Horn. As we quickly go on the brakes. Hector. It's Mark Utz. He sees the run of Ahizibwe, but finds the mean. No, so he finds Ahizibwe. It's Mark Utz. Blocking there. And as far as Kynes. It's scary. Ahizibwe. Limnios rather. He's doing so well on his pronunciation up until that point. So that's half time. Half-time called. Jonas Hector's strike being enough to separate the two teams at the end of the first half. Let's see what the second half can bring us. See Kynes running through. Cross block while we get in the corner. With the delivery in towards Modeste. Doesn't quite find him, but does find Mark Utz. But Jorge Mera gets dispossessed. Not afford to allow concentration go even for a second. Despite what these guys may or may not want us to do. And it was important to have got that block in. Now Utz, does he feed through Modeste? He is feeding through Modeste. And nothing comes of it. And by Ahizibwe, nothing comes of that cross. And it becomes 1-1. And what was I saying earlier about keeping concentration? We clearly did not in defence. Comes 1-1. There's still about 20 minutes to go. And as we bring on Duda, Podolski and Ishmael Jacobs, let's see what the three of them can get up to. Can they help us out? Can they get us back in front? Or will we concede again, just pushing to go for the win? Let's find out. We really have collapsed. What is going on? There's still time. There's still time. I'm not going to panic just yet. There's still time. Should have just got out of the box. Should have just got it out of the box. Oh, we did get out try to get out of the box, but someone decided to chest it down. Ugh. Oh, penalty again. Penalty again, so there may be a way back into this. We need to watch this back. I'm not Oof. Probably wouldn't be given in normal circumstances. He scored in the last game. Can he score again in this one, Lucas Podolski? Let's go. No, it's saved. Great chance to get back into the game. Not taken there by Podolski. They may come back to haunt us. Typical. Absolutely typical. And what is Leon Bailey doing at Hoffenheim? That don't make sense. Should have converted that penalty. Should have converted that penalty. Well, that's a game I'm going to want to forget very, very quickly. It's a shame because we started that game so well and then we just collapsed in the second half. Definitely back on the drawing board and with one or two things to certainly think about going into transfer deadline day. So we've definitely been given some things to think about from that last game. And just before we sign off here, I've added 4 more players into the transfer shortlist. Daniel Maldini, who is someone who we are looking at potentially in on loan. Curtis Jones, the exact same as well. He's got a flair trait as well, so even better. And then also for potential players for pre-contract as well, Skodran Mustafi, German international, so maybe getting a German back into the team may help things as well, and maybe he can play for us better than he does for Arsenal. And then also I've added another potential left back for playing the free agent game with someone as a Newcastle fan we know very well from last season, Jetro Willems, who can play left wing back, left midfield, high-low work rates, 3-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, and also has early crosser, flair, and giant throw-in traits. So that's something good to know potentially. So yes, I'm going to leave it a poll on Instagram. Who do we get in for the defence? Carter Vickers or Moreno? Actually, so I'm going to go against Hector Moreno for a minute because yeah, he's got the injury prone trait, which is something we're probably not going to want to suffer with for the long haul. So yes, I'm going to make it between Carter Vickers and Mustafi. So that's going to do it for this episode of FC Köln Career Mode. Join me next time for transfer deadline day. Please do leave a like, subscribe if you're new, follow the social medias, and we'll see you very soon. Take care. Bye bye for now.